Okay. All right. What's up, y'all? It's Boom Boom. Good to see you all. It's been a while, for sure. I I guess, wanted to start this video up by saying, hey, it's my first video. It's a big change for me, for sure. I've only really been into the streaming thing, and I guess doing the whole YouTube thing is something I want to try to transition into, but more into the future later. I guess I want to touch on why I haven't been streaming and kind of make this like a, a weird amalgamation of a first and why I haven't been streaming videos. So I guess let's jump right in. Why I haven't been streaming. So there's a few reasons, I guess, that kind of attributed to me kind of stopping streaming for a little bit. Um, I guess a few would be like I didn't really have a lot of time at the time that I stopped streaming. That was in May of last year. I believe my last stream was like May 10th or something like that. There wasn't a whole bunch of time that I had to really get into streaming and to have like to have like a cohesive streaming schedule. It's something I never really had. Something I really still don't have, but I'm gonna try to force it at this point. At that point, I also started to burn out a little bit because I had just gotten, I had just gotten into the whole short form content thing, and that was super cool. It still is super cool and something I want to pursue, but it's more of something that's like that takes a lot more effort and time to do. And from this point on, I kind of want to like put forth that effort because obviously nothing comes for free and nothing is super simple to do. You know, if it's something that you're going to dedicate as like a hobby. So I want to kind of learn how to juggle that. And I feel like being interested in it again would help with the burnout. So that's cool. That's something I want to try to improve on and something that kind of kept me out of the game for a little bit. Or I also had a little bit of creative block, if I'm being honest with you. I was playing a lot of Rocket League at the time. I was playing a lot of multiplayer games. Apex, Rocket League are just two of the many that I had been into at the time. And those aren't very creative, if I'm being honest with you. It's not exactly something that I really enjoy anymore, I suppose. I haven't had Rocket League on my system probably since my last stream. And I feel like it was a good thing to do because obviously it's a toxic game. Let's all be real about that. And it's just something that doesn't really break up that monotony of just going into a game, playing a little bit of a game, and then, it's a little bit of it's definitely a monotonous journey. So I had a little bit of creative block going into that. And that's kind of like why I had stopped. I just didn't have a lot of time. I was slightly burnt out and slightly uncreative at the time. And I wanted to kind of work on those things in myself, inside of me, before I really decided to come back, because I had teased coming back a couple of times before that. And I feel like now is the time. So I want to try to start streaming again. I want to try to start making content. I want to start doing some cool things for you guys that you guys deserve, because I super appreciate you guys. I know a couple of people have been asking me throughout the year, between May of last year and now, hey, when are you coming back? Boom. Are you going to be streaming ever again? You making any new content? And to those people, thank you so much, because when I get those questions online, I kind of reflect on the time that I have spent gone, and it makes me think about what else I can do to kind of improve that. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around for so long. I do really appreciate that. And I guess that kind of segues into the future of what this channel is going to do for us, for you, for me, for whoever really. So I want to kind of split that up into two things, obviously, because I want to stream and I also want to make a bit of content for you guys as well at the start. And for streaming, I just kind of want to polish things up a bit. Obviously there's some issues with the camera. You can see in the background, my windows are very, very bright. So you can see the weird contrast and stuff like that in there. And I kind of want to polish those things up, polish up the audio and all that stuff so that you have a good viewing experience when you watch a stream of mine, when you watch a video of mine, so that there isn't any, all the technical difficulties that I used to have, all that stuff. I've upgraded my system since then, and it's kind of helped to uh, kind of motivate me to get back, because I've been learning a lot since I've been gone. I've also wanted to start playing some more single player games, because I feel like that's where I shine when it comes to the entertainment aspect of streaming. I feel like it's a lot easier for me to play a single player game and just stream myself doing that, because it allows me to dive into the game a lot better, and it allows me to have something to talk about with you guys on stream, because of a lot of the time Rocket League was a cool one. It was cool for a couple of reasons. It got the views, it made me the money, but that's not exactly what I was always in it for, and I feel like even then it started to kind of switch that way, and that's where the burnout happened. So playing those single player games will definitely reel me back into why I started streaming, and it's to entertain and to give you guys a safe space to be yourselves, So I wanted to play some more single player games. It'll be better for everyone, trust me on that. And we can obviously delve into the multiplayer games as they come out. Marvel Rivals was one that I was kind of thinking of playing when it came out, and obviously that fell through the cracks. And whatever you guys end up coming up with, and I want you guys to be able to suggest those things to me. So I'm going to have a lot more community events. I'm going to have polls. I'm going to have run a whole bunch of stuff once this actual streaming thing, this big engine, this Genesis engine that we've got rolling here, can cook back up, get some more fuel going. And I just want to actually stream for once. I want to actually stream for you guys. I want to make real content for you guys. So that's kind of the streaming aspect of it. And then making content outside of that is a completely different thing. Obviously, I want to do short form, and I want to do edited videos and all that stuff. And I kind of want to keep it to a good schedule, a schedule that I think I can deal with to start with such a busy life. I'm working 50 hours a week at this point, still having to uphold family obligations and stuff, which I'm happy to do. I just need to be able to focus on that and not let streaming take that over. So I think short form, once I have a couple of streams under my belt to cherry pick from, I want to kind of go twice a week on that. I think to start would be a good baseline. And I also want to do edited videos where I'm editing these videos down and making enjoyable content for you guys, probably once a month, maybe once every 2 months to start, because I want to start real slow into getting into that, and I want to really learn what it takes to edit a good video and what it takes to make a good video. And that might not even be right at the start. So I just want to kind of put it out there that that's something that I do want to do. And then I also want to have a place where you guys can watch all of my VODs, So to start, I guess I wanted to announce, this is the first announcement of the entire video, is that I made a VODs channel. You can find that at Boom Boom Vlogs. It's going to be super exciting. You guys can watch the entire VOD of any of my streams on Twitch, and they will never go away. The Twitch has the 14-day grace period where you can have your VOD on Twitch, but now if I move it to YouTube, hey, you get to watch that whenever you want, so it'll be great for you guys. I wanted to introduce that to you guys here today. And speaking of the VODs channel, that kind of goes in hand with something that I've been cooking up here for about a month or two, watching videos, taking in content, and all that stuff. I wanted to introduce multi-streaming to the Boom Boom Gaming 04 channel, because it just seems like not giving you guys that flexibility to watch how you guys enjoy to watch is doing you a disservice. So I wanted to introduce that. I want to do Twitch, and I want to do YouTube to start. I just want to stream on those two platforms, and then if I can somehow change it to where I can stream to 3 at one time, I can add TikTok into that as well and make some TikTok lives for you guys if I can. And that's more to give you guys the flexibility and the choice to be able to watch on whatever platform you feel comfortable with. Because let's be real, YouTube isn't the prime streaming platform. It just isn't. There's a lot of issues when it comes to live content, right? But it still has a superior player to Twitch. It's a superior viewing experience. I will never stray from that idea unless they change something to make me stray from that idea. So you guys will be able to watch on YouTube. You guys will be able to watch on Twitch. And the VODs channel will allow you to go back to those streams if you ever wanted to watch them at any point. And I might have my VODs on my normal channel as well. Like to start, I might just have to clean it up in the future. I'll just have to see how it goes as I take in this new knowledge of multi-streaming to give you guys a better viewing experience. And I kind of want to attribute that to somebody that will never see this, Moist Critical. He came out with a video about 2 weeks ago or so that he showed the effect that multi-streaming had for his community as well as for himself. So I want to thank him for shedding light on that, being transparent, super transparent with his community and just showing them what he was seeing on his side of the board. And it gave me a good window into what I can expect, which is super cool. So thank Moist Critical again for that. And again, yeah, you guys will be able to watch however you'd enjoy, however you like to watch. If you like the Twitch player, it would be great for you guys to watch over on Twitch. I feel like the live aspect of Twitch is better than the YouTube aspect. So obviously all your gifting and all of your subbing and all that stuff, I feel like is definitely streamlined on the Twitch platform. And obviously not expected, but it is something that I would enjoy more personally on Twitch. So yeah, I mean, I guess to wrap things up, I've got 3 places you can see me now. I've got a bunch of different places that you can view my content. I have Twitter, I have TikTok, I have Twitch, YouTube, the VODs channel. I have a whole bunch of things cooking, and all those will be down in that description below. You guys will have all the links to be able to start consuming as much Boom Boom Gaming 04 content that you guys enjoy. And yeah, which it'll be super cool. I'm excited to come back. I've had a lot of time to think, and I've had a lot of time to learn, and I've had a lot of time to kind of get into some new hobbies. I've been able to get into opening Pokemon packs. That's something that I've really been enjoying lately. And I've gotten into Magic the Gathering, something that I've left the wayside for many, many years. I've gotten into Commander now, so I wanted to kind of get into a couple of new things as well before I started streaming, so that I had an outlet to kind of take breaks when I needed to and have something fun to do other than just sit around in the old bed back there. So it'll be awesome. I'm super excited to give you guys a new age of Boom Boom Gaming, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to consume some awesome new content that we've been cooking up. And I'm excited for me as well, because this is something that I enjoy doing as a hobby, and I think I have breathed new life into this whole streaming thing. So hopefully that ends up working out. In the end, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and subscribe if you want to see where this whole streaming thing and content creating thing goes. It's a very clean slate, so hopefully I can have a few of you along for the journey. In the future, I'm hoping I can stream probably twice a week, and those streams will probably be later at night, sometime after 6 p.m. CST. So I'm hoping that all works out in the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the future.